Call it Motown, call it the Motor City. To Lions fans, this is home. Ford Field in downtown Detroit. Coming up, we've got a good one in store. It's the Tampa Bay Buccaneers and the Detroit Lions. Mike Tirico next to the great tight end, Greg Olsen. Glad you are joining us for this one. And off we go from Ford Field. This will be taken at the goal line, and he'll return it. And he'll be out of bounds on the return. And the drive will begin big. They run with the Oregon man. It's Bucky Irving. Ball on the 35. Here comes a 2nd and 5.
It's a gain of 5. Brings up 2nd and 5.
Out of the shotgun, Mayfield. That's caught. It's Bucky Irving. And that's going to be a first down. A pickup of 9.
A gain of 9 yards.
We're starting to see this so often, Mike. The days of just having a running back who you're just going to turn around and hand it to, yes, that's still a critical part of NFL offensive football, but their ability to be used in the passing game, just one more thing for the defense to have to defend, make them go sideline to sideline, line of scrimmage to the end zone, defend every blade of grass, and a really good running back goes a long way in doing that.
15 yards through the air. Good for a Buccaneers first down. On the ground, we'll go with Rashad White, the back out of Arizona State. He'll take this ahead. It's a pickup of 3. Alontae Taylor is there for the stop.
A gain of 4. It's now 2nd and 6.
It is 2nd and 6. From the gun, it's Mayfield. Gets it away quickly, and it's caught. And he's going to be out of bounds, but they are in the red zone, inside the 20. Able to get loose after the catch for more yardage. That'll be a pickup, 21.
When you're running a crossing route versus man coverage, you understand that there's going to be nobody waiting for you on the far side of the field. So if you can create separation on your man defender and separate away, there's a lot of green grass. And that's where the quarterback went with the ball.
Ball down to the 16-yard line. And it's 1st and 10. Baker going to give it to Irving.
So these, Mike, are the body blow runs. They're not big gains. They're nothing fancy. But they really set that physical tone for the rest of the game where now a good play caller can use some of these early runs to set up something a little bit bigger down the road.
Here's 2nd and 9. To throw is Mayfield. They'll set up the screen to White. And he'll take this one in. Rashad White. Touchdown Buccaneers. His 6th touchdown now for the season. Mayfield to the line. The Bucs will try for 2.
The Bucs will set up for the two-point conversion.
Regular. Hey, alert 33.
They send Godwin in motion. Throwing is Baker. And that is incomplete. Aggressive play here to score on that opening drive, but they don't get the two, and it remains 6-0. Here's McLaughlin now after the score. He'll kick this one away.
The Lions take over 1st and 10 at their own 35-yard line.
From the 35, it's 1st and 10. Off the play fake. He'll look to throw. Open man, it's Jamison Williams. And that keeps him ahead of schedule. That's a 1st down completion of 7 yards.
Brings up 2nd and 2.
From the 43, here's 2nd down and 2. Now the first carry for the Alabama speedster, Jahmyr Gibbs. Inside the 20. And he will go all the way. Jahmyr Gibbs. Touchdown, Detroit. Good-looking rushing touchdown there. Offensive line does its job. That back taking off to the end zone for the touchdown.
Mike, you're exactly right. He might get credit in the box score for that long rushing touchdown, but it was the big guys up front who were able to make that play possible.
Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. This taken just shy of the goal line. And he'll be brought down just beyond the 25-yard line.
At their own 26-yard line.
Kings!
On 1st and 10, here's Baker. There's a reception for Chris Godwin. And he'll be out of bounds, a pickup of 5.
Certainly not the biggest play of the day, but a good example of picking up positive yardage, staying ahead of the chains by a well-timed ball and a well-timed route.
On 2nd down, a run with Irvin. And this will be a Bucs 1st down, and he's able to get it up to the 37-yard line.
And the offensive line does a really nice job winning this play at the point of attack. And once he got the ball, all he had to really do was just find a crease and hit it, and he's able to pick up the 1st down.
Line of scrimmage is the 37-yard line for 1st and 10. To throw is Mayfield. A short one there to Otten. And he's going to be taken down right at midfield. A pickup there of 13. It's a 1st down for Tampa Bay.
Really nice job there, Mike. I mean, he sees the blitz coming and just gets the ball out of his hands. Understand where your outlets are. It results in an easy pitch and catch and move the chains.
On the ground, it's Irvin. And he'll only be able to muster a couple of yards. DJ Reed brings him down.
2 yards on the pickup. It's 2nd and 8 at the 47-yard line.
From the 47 now, they'll work with a 2nd and 7. Baker to throw. Now a ball deep, middle of the field, and that is incomplete.
They're trying to take the top off the defense, make them feel that vertical threat, and soften everything up. Wasn't a ton of separation downfield, at least not what they would have preferred, and ends it up being a wasted down.
We're going to try to pick this up on 3rd and 8. Mayfield to throw. And on 3rd down, that ball incomplete.
When this passing game continues to come up short these last couple plays, that's 2 consecutive incompletions in a row. Now they're staring 4th down right in the face.
Oh, what a mistake. Fair catch at the 1-yard line. At least give it a chance to go in the end zone.
2-yard line.
Left side, it's caught by Browns. And they'll get about half of what they needed. It's a pickup of 5 and sets up 2nd and 5.
At the 7-yard line.
Now, faking the give. He'll let this one go long for Williams. He's inside the 30. And he's going to take this one all the way. 93 yards. Touchdown, Detroit. A huge play there. They go in the air. We only see a few touchdowns of that length all year. They go from backed up to in the end zone for a touchdown.
It is, Mike. In this case, most teams are saying, let's just pick up a 1st down. At the very least, give our punter some room out of the end zone. But not this guy. He's thinking taking it to distance, and that's exactly what he was able to do.
The kickoff team is out on the field, and we're back to it as the kick's away. Now return coming from the 7. And he'll be out of bounds on the return. And the drive will begin there.
At their own 24-yard line.
So here's a 1st and 10 now. They'll start from the 24. Throwing is Mayfield. This one intercepted. Picked off by Alontae Taylor. And his offense is going to be all set up with a short field and a chance to extend their lead.
You know, Mike, anytime a team can go nickel or dime and come off the field with an interception, I just am constantly reminded of the importance of defensive back depth when you're building an NFL roster. I mean, think back. This is not the old NFL base 3-4, base 4-3. Offenses are going to roll out 2, 3, 4 high-level wide receivers at you in this pass-first modern era. If you can't roll out 5 DBs and all of them hold their own and be trusted to hold up, you are going to struggle defending these pass-first modern offenses.
Trying to find some place to go, but nothing developing. Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 1.
I can promise you that is not how they wanted to start this drive, Mike. I mean, to get blown up at the point of attack, there was just nowhere for the back to go on that run.
Let's go now. 60 Eagles, 60 Eagles, 60 license.
They'll look to throw. That's deep for the back of the end zone. And he got rid of that one quickly before the receiver even knew what was going on. That's incomplete.
So, of course, you prefer to connect on that throw, but think about it like this, Mike. The more they continue to test this defense downfield, the more it's going to open up some of those shorter passes underneath.
third down. They'll set up to throw. Open man, left side. He's got it. And he's in. Jahmyr Gibbs. Touchdown, Lions. 2 touchdowns for him in the game. Numbers 17 and 18 on the year.
Just a beautiful ball there by the quarterback. And the point I want to make here, Mike, and make sure the viewer understands is, in the NFL, if you have to wait for a guy to be open and then deliver the ball, it's too late. So often these quarterbacks throw their guy open. They anticipate where the void in the coverage is going to be. That's exactly the reason this play worked out here, Mike, and he's able to connect here for a big touchdown.
Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. This taken in at the goal line. And he'll work this one past the 25 to right about the 28-yard line. Here's Mayfield working from the pistol. That ball flutters to the ground. It's incomplete. Well, fortunate there wasn't a defender right there in the area. Could have been a turnover. Instead, it brings up second down. Out of the pistol, it's Mayfield. Flush to his right. Off he goes. And a nice gain there. He's out of bounds, and that will bring up third down.
That's a smart play. Second down, don't force it if it's not there. He's able to tuck it, pick up some extra yards, and set up a more manageable third down.
From the gun on third down, it's Mayfield. And that is incomplete. Chris Godwin, the receiver he was looking for. And that's going to lead to a fourth down. It's Riley Dixon coming on now. And he's on to punt for the second time in this opening quarter. Oh, but he cannot get away. Great job down there to hold him to a short return. First and 10 now from the 36. Back to throw here to begin the drive. That's over the middle and intercepted. Picked off by Marcus Williams. And he's going to set up his guys with great field position. A huge chance to cut into the deficit.
For these young rookie quarterbacks, every snap in the NFL is an opportunity to have a lesson learned, and sometimes the lessons come a little bit harder than others. In this case, they kind of fool them with their blitz package. It's a little bit more complex at the NFL level than it is necessarily in college, and I think he just got a first-hand taste of just how fast this pressure can get on you. And sometimes when it speeds up that clock, you can make a bad throw. So I like the aggressiveness of the call, but as the rest of the game unfolds, Mike, there needs to be better overall execution. A little bit cleaner. The next thing you know, they're going to hit some of those big shots.
We'll try again. It's second and 10.
Point it right, point it right, point it right. Hey, alert, 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 alert. Up, up. Okay.
Here's Mayfield. That's over the middle, but it's incomplete.
Well, it's pretty clear the main reason why they find themselves trailing in this game, Mike, has really just been the inefficiency of this offense and primarily out of the quarterback position. I mean, to complete less than half of your pass attempts, it just makes it very hard to compete at a high level consistently in the NFL. And if they want to find themselves having any chance of getting back into this game and winning this one, he's going to have to get a lot better with the ball.
Regular. 180. Pistol.
Now Mayfield. Forced out wide. Will try to run for it.
And that's a great job defensively here on third down. Not only taking away all the options down the field through the air, but when the quarterback decides to turn into a runner himself, they're able to converge and make the play and keep him short of the first down.
They'll go. Mayfield. That's incomplete. Daring Hall on 4th down. Does not work out. And it results in a turnover on down.
And here we have a real gutsy call here, Mike, early in this game offensively. I think you're giving up a surefire field goal attempt, but at the same time, you're demonstrating to your players, hey, offense, I have a lot of trust in you, and let's see if they have this same approach as the rest of this game plays on.
The RPO, they'll get it to Brown. And they'll get about half of what they needed. It's a pickup of 5 and sets up 2nd and 5.
Brings up 2nd and 5 at the 25-yard line.
So after 1, it's the Lions who have the early lead. And we are back to the Motor City in a moment. Lions ball to begin the 2nd quarter. They've got it looking at a 2nd and 5 situation. They hand it to Gibbs. And he'll pick up 2 out to the 27.
And while that run wasn't anything really to write home about, what it allows them to do, Mike, is keep everything in the playbook at their disposal. 3rd and short, now it's up to these coaches to dial up their best short yardage play and extend this drive.
3rd down and 3. They're going to try to run here with Gibbs.
A 2-yard gain. It's 4th down.
No movement from the punt team. They'll line up to go for it on 4th down. They'll try it now with Gibbs. And he's going to have a Lions first down. Oh, they took a chance there on 4th and 1, but it's a gain of 3. And a new set of downs.
And these plays, the decision on what they're going to call, Mike, it was decided days ago. They have on that play call sheet that you see from the offensive coordinator, they have an entire category just devoted to these situations. They know the players are going to be confident, they're going to be able to execute, and they're able to move the chains.
Now this time they'll look to throw. Get this complete. It's Williams over the middle. And he's going to get this one out to the 43-yard line. He's got a touchdown on the books from earlier. And that catch gets him a first down.
1st and 10 at the 43-yard line.
The Lions called their first timeout, and they'll have a chance to talk things over after picking up that first down. Here's Moss. And he proves tough to bring down. Good running across midfield. A gain of 8 that time.
It's a gain of 9. Brings up 2nd and a yard.
From the 48-yard line, here's 2nd and a yard. On play action, he'll set up to throw. That's out to Brown, right side, complete. And they'll pick up the first down, a gain of about 4.
Gain of 4 yards.
Offensively, landing a lot of body blows on this drive, Mike. Just the ability to steadily march the ball downfield and remain so efficient, both run and pass. As they continue to wear this defense out, they have to find a way to end this drive with points. Anything short of that would be a bit of a letdown.
And they're going to be set up in the red zone. They've got it inside the 15.
First and 10.
It is a big play there for the Lions. 31 yards. Space getting tight here, down to the 13-yard line. They work first and 10.
18 Cardinal, 8.
On the toss, they give it to Moss. And he's in. Touchdown, Detroit. This defense continuing to give up points. Greg, you've been on offenses like this. This has to feel great when you're on a roll like this.
And it's really twofold, Mike. First and foremost, just like you said, every offense in the league works all week. We want to start out fast. We want to establish some early rhythm and play our style of game. They've certainly done that. Now, on the flip side, what does it do to your opponent? It takes them completely out of their game plan, knowing this early in the game, they're chasing points.
Take over first and 10. At their own 35-yard line.
That's Ibuka in motion. Mayfield to throw it here on first down. Godwin working the right side. And he's going to be brought down up past the 45. Mayfield to throw on first and 10. That is taken in by the veteran Mike Evans. And they'll move this one down inside the 40-yard line.
Gain of 18.
First catch of the game for Evans. And he's got that first down.
A gain of 18 on the play. First down.
On first down is Mayfield. He'll get that complete to Emeka Ibuka. And he'll be taken down rather swiftly after a gain of just 3.
A 3-yard pickup. Brings up second and 7. At the 33.
They're going to motion the tight end over here. On second down, Baker. That one incomplete. Good job. Textbook there. Separated the man from the ball. And it'll bring up third down.
He's usually such a reliable target in the passing game, Mike. We just don't see him struggle to come down with catches like that all too often. And when you're one of the go-to guys on your team, I know the hit's coming, but guess what? It feels a lot better after you take that hit after a catch than it does after a drop.
First and 10.
Buccaneers. First down. A gain of 11 on the play. And a Buccaneer first down.
From the gun, it's Mayfield. He'll find his running back, White. And he'll wind up getting about 7 yards as he is forced out of bounds.
These are the play calls, Mike, that offensive coordinators use to just get their quarterback and their passing game into some sort of rhythm. Easy pitch and catch, get the ball out of his hand, see a completion. These typically, as the game goes on, lead to bigger and bigger gains.
And it doesn't appear that he got to that first down marker. They'll only give him a yard, so it'll set up third down.
And after that short run, puts them a little bit closer to the first down marker. And they're going to need to create more running room on the ground if they plan on extending this drive.
It's going to be third. They need 1. Out of the shotgun, Mayfield. That's over the middle and taken in. He's got it. And they're going to have enough to convert here. And it sets up first and goal. On the handoff, it's Irvin. And he will take this one across into the end zone. Bucky Irving. Touchdown, Tampa.
Touchdown, Buccaneers.
Well, that is a step in the right direction, finding the end zone. I don't know, Greg. Could this be building some momentum for these guys, and that's important before halftime?
Absolutely, and I think the biggest thing this coach is trying to get across right now on the sideline, Mike, is let's just cut into this lead and let's make it a one-score game at half. So they still got some work to do, but if they can go into halftime, regroup, catch their breath, just keep it close, give yourself a fighting chance here out of the break. So they decide to put the ball in the air, which I don't mind on this two-point try, but execution was just a little bit off, and it's not going to work out in their favor this time around.
Here's McLaughlin now. After the score, he'll kick this one away. Agnew on the return. And he's brought down right at the 25-yard line.
At their own 25-yard line.
On the set. Set. Cougar 19. 16.
On the ground to start, they give it to Gibbs. And he'll get nothing here. Back to the line of scrimmage, and that's all.
Looked to me like the quarterback had the option to pull that and make it a throw, but he decides to give it. Probably wishes looking back that he would have pulled it because there was nowhere for that running back to go.
2nd and 10. Here comes the blitz as he looks to throw. Here's a screen set up for Gibbs. And he's going to be taken down. Great timing to call the screen. It's a gain of 17 and a first down.
And another great throw. And I'll tell you what, Mike, so far today, this certainly does not look like a rookie quarterback. I mean, he is in complete control of this offense.
Two minutes to go here till halftime. Greg and I back from Ford Field in Detroit in a moment. They'll break the huddle. Coming up now for 1st and 10. Off play action. He'll set up to throw. Brought in by the tight end, Sam Laporta. What about that? Out of bounds, all the way down inside the 15. It is a huge play for Detroit. A pickup of 44 yards.
First down. 1st and 10 at the 14-yard line.
On the move at the 14-yard line, it's 1st and 10.
18 Cardinal, 18 Cardinal.
From the gun, here's Gibbs. And a nice run there on 1st down, getting 8. Setting up 2nd and 2. Now the Bucs will take their first timeout, and they'll get together prior to the 2nd down play. Back to throw. Oh, he couldn't set his feet, but he completes it anyway. And he will score! Touchdown, Lions. It's his 3rd touchdown catch this year. And the show continues. What a first half he's had, Greg. A 3rd touchdown pass with that one.
Mike, what stood out to me the most so far is just the amount of space these guys have had to operate in. I think if I'm this defensive coordinator, me and my staff at halftime are revisiting this game plan. They obviously felt good about it coming in, but I don't think there's anything to feel good about thus far.
At their own
on 1st and 10. Here's Baker. Out to his right. And this will be incomplete, but there's a flag back in the backfield where the quarterback is. They may have got him after he released the ball. To throw is Mayfield. He'll let one go down the middle. And good running on the return. That'll help him out as the ball right around the 45-yard line.
This is really becoming a key element to playing quarterback in the NFL, Mike, the ability to play off script and use your legs to extend the play. I think in this case, he either needs to tuck that ball down and become a runner, or he just simply needs to throw that ball away.
He's got Laporta open on the left side. And they'll have it across midfield down at the opposing 46-yard line. That is catch number 60 for the season.
At the 46-yard line.
On 1st and 10, they'll set up to throw. He'll go right back to Laporta. And they're going to bring him down, but there is a penalty marker on the field.
Ready? Half left, go! 19 Tiger, 19 Tiger.
A shotgun snap. He'll look to throw. That one intercepted. Picked off by Zion McCollum. And he's going to be taken down, but there are 1, 2, 3 flags on the field. I don't think this is going to stand.
18 Congress. Check it out. Let's go. 60 Eagles. 72 Cougar 19.
Off the play fake. He'll look to throw. Moving to his right. And he'll just get rid of this. Smart play to throw it away. And that'll set up 2nd down.
Nice example there, Mike, of the quarterback just being smart with the ball, understanding it didn't quite develop the way he had intended. Throw that ball out of harm's way, live to play another down.
He'll try again here. 2nd and 10. He'll look to throw. Right side, it's Laporta, the tight end. Timeout here, Tampa Bay. That is their 2nd. They stop it here with just under 40 seconds until halftime. They need to get this to the 23. Here's 3rd down. Out of the gun, he'll throw. That's over the middle, complete to Brown. The Buccaneers forced to use their 3rd and final timeout as the clock was stopped with 35 seconds to go in this 2nd quarter.
I think there's one of those plays that when the ball carrier watches this back in the film room tomorrow, he's going to be a little frustrated with himself. If he could just have made that one guy miss, he picks up the 1st down. Instead, he gets brought down short of the sticks, and now they got a 4th down decision to make.
Now, faking the give. That is incomplete. Oh, they elected to throw on 4th and short. It does not work out. They turn it over on down. Here's Mayfield. He's going to look downfield once again. That's caught. And he will take this one in. 75 yards. Touchdown, Tampa Bay.
Touchdown, Buccaneers.
Well, that is a quick drive and the best way to finish it. The touchdown pass downfield. Greg, you rarely see a deep shot like that to start a drive.
You're right, Mike. We don't see it a lot, but I wish we did. It's actually the most efficient and safest down to pass the ball. And in this case, the defense is thinking run, got a lot of defenders up in the box, and they're able to strike deep with a pass play for 6.
They didn't leave much time on the clock to put together a drive here at the end of the first half. And the kickoff's coming their way. And no chance to return this one through the end zone for a touchback.
Their own 35-yard line.
Right away, they'll set up to throw. And he just does get that one away. He was being chased down, forced the awkward throw. Maybe he's fortunate that all it is an incompletion.
On the coverage.
Back to the air again on 2nd and 10. Oh, a huge mistake late in the half. It is intercepted. And he's going to set up his guys with great field position. A huge chance to cut into the deficit.
The 31-yard line.
So Chase McLaughlin will come in, and they'll try a field goal.
48-yard attempt.
He'll bang that one through. It's good. And the Buccaneers are able to put up 3 and cut into the lead.
And what a way to close out the half, Mike. They essentially stole 3 points right before the break, and I think that's something they can build on at halftime and give them some positive momentum coming out for the second half.
7 seconds, all that remains, till halftime. And the kick is away. Showing off the big leg. Didn't want to defend a return, so this ball going to be spotted at the 35-yard line. They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. They'll look to set up the screen here. And with just 1 second remaining in the first half, they get the timeout. They'll come to the line now on 2nd and 2.
Here we go. 70 Rangers, 19 Tiger, 19 Tiger.
He'll drop to throw. Going up top. That's going to be incomplete. They took a shot on the final play. Prayer not answered. And that is how this first half will come to an end.
Chase McLaughlin, the kickoff for the Buccaneers.
Both teams ready to get back at it as we get back underway here on EA Sports. And he will sit on it here in the end zone for a touchback. They'll start this one on the ground with Gibbs. Finding room across midfield. And he's out of bounds, but they take it to the red zone. Inside the 20. A big one there to start the second half. A gain of 48.
That's good. For the Lions, first down. First and 10 at the 17-yard line.
the RPO. They'll get it to Brown. And no chance to turn and go. That one good for just a couple.
All right, so anytime you're facing the blitz, the best thing you can do as an offense is just get the ball out of your hand. Get into the hands of receiver, run after catch. In this case, nice job by the defense, rallying to the ball. Modest gain.
It's a toss play, left to Gibbs. And he will score again. Jahmyr Gibbs. Touchdown, Detroit. That's his third touchdown of the game. He's got 19 on the year. The decision is made. The offense will stay out there and go for two. They're going to try to run it and give it to Gibbs. And he finds his way to the end zone again. Scores both the touchdown and the two-point conversion to extend the lead. The kickoff team is out on the field, and we're back to it as the kick's away. Here comes a return from the 3. He'll be out of bounds just past the 25.
Bucks take over first and 10 at their own 26-yard line.
Run. Point it right. Kings. What's that?
On first down is Mayfield. Thrown into a sea of bodies, but it's complete. And they will bring him down on the other side of midfield. A gain there of 27 yards.
Kings. Hey, I'm worth 33. Hey, along the line. Up. Pistol. What's that?
Mayfield to throw on first and 10. And he'll be taken down rather swiftly after a gain of just 3. Here's a 2nd and 6.
Second and 6. At the Lions' 43-yard line.
Out of the shotgun, Mayfield. Looking down the field there, but it falls incomplete.
It's been a bit of a pedestrian game for this quarterback and ultimately his passing game here today, Mike. And I know they all would have loved to connect on that deep throw. I think that stat sheet would have looked a whole lot different, but just a little off in their execution and leads to an incompletion.
Now, screen set up for Irving. And he will have the first down. The drive will continue after a pickup of 8. Going to stop this here for injury. One of the Buccaneers is down.
Run. What's that?
Mayfield to throw it here on first down. That one pinballs around, but is incomplete.
Up until that incompletion, they've done a really nice job on this drive, Mike, picking up fresh sets of downs. And typically, throwing the ball on first down is a great way to do it. But now they find themselves in 2nd and 10. Do you keep it in the air and try to get the first down here? Or is the idea to just make third down manageable and take your chances picking up a key third down?
Godwin working the right side. And they will take him down at the 20-yard line.
That's another Buccaneers first down. A gain of 16 yards.
Kings.
First down, Buccaneers.
Regular. Hey, I'm worth 33. Stop.
From the gun, it's Mayfield.
The pass. He was taken down the line.
Work to do now as they come up on 2nd and long. Throwing is Mayfield. He'll swing this out wide to Irving. That will make third down a little more manageable. Good yardage gained on that one.
It's a gain of 13, but it brings up third down.
Mayfield to throw. He is hit before he can get rid of it, and down he goes. Now a stoppage, we have an injured Lion. Athletic training staff looking at him, so we'll step aside.
Chase
McLaughlin will come in, and they'll try a field goal. He is 2 for 2. That kick is good. And the Bucs will cut into that lead.
And when you find yourself down double digits, you don't want to make habit of settling for these field goals. It does allow them to chip away a little bit and cut into this deficit, but they've got to find a way to score touchdowns.
This one is going to sail through the end zone for a touchdown.
At their own 35-yard line.
How many hands I gotta take to level my aesthetics? Hurry up and get your muscle up. We up the plyometric. Ran up by the Lux Nessa up the highest metric. The city just made it sweet. People diabetic. They mouth get full of deceit. Let these cowards tell it.
Go! Hawk 70, Hawk 70.
On 1st and 10, here's Gibbs. And not much there. Good defense. Held to no gain.
And up until this point, this is not something that we've seen a lot of. This running back's had a really nice day. So in this case, this rep goes to the defense.
Tighten up, tighten up, let's tighten up. Cougar 19, 79 Broncos. 70 Rangers, 70 Rangers. Take off.
Throwing is Howell. That's caught. It's Isaac to Slav. He's taken down just shy of midfield. It's a gain of 12 there. Good for a Lions first down.
I always think you can tell pretty quickly how comfortable a quarterback is in their offense, Mike, by how fast they work through their progression and get the ball to their check down underneath. And in this case, with the depth of the defense, a lot of space in the short game, get them the ball, pick up the first down.
Here's a handoff to Moss. What more could you ask for on first down? Nice run of 8, setting up second and short.
It's a gain of 8. Brings up 2nd and 2.
Complete, and they bring him down inside the 25-yard line.
That's good.
They get an even 20 on that one. First down, Detroit.
At the 24-yard line.
On the handoff, this is Moss. And he's going to be brought down just outside the 10-yard line. They get 14 yards and set up first and goal.
First down and goal to go.
Here's a designed run. And he'll take this down to about the 7. Now a stoppage, we have an injured Lion. So as they look at the injured player, we'll take a timeout. Shotgun snap, and they give it to Harris. Hard running, close to the goal line, but they're going to mark him just short.
A 6-yard gain brings up 3rd and goal.
Okay, ready?
The ball inches from the goal line. 3rd and goal.
70 Lions.
Harris. And he will not get in. The defense stands their ground, pushes him back, and they force 4th down. The Lions going to turn things over to the field goal unit. His kick is good. And the Lions will extend their 3rd quarter lead.
It's always a little bit of a letdown, Mike. You find yourself deep in the red zone and you have to settle for a short field goal like that. In this case, he's able to put it through, and they get 3.
They're trying to pin him deep. They'll take this from the 3. They get across the 20, mark him at the 22-yard line. Now this looks like a design run, and he'll force his way forward, maybe a yard. Second down coming up.
They went to the design quarterback run, and there just wasn't a lot of space for the quarterback to operate. You could see him kind of waiting for some of the blocks to develop. Never transpired. Didn't get a whole lot going. Short game.
Run.
That's Ibuka in motion. Throwing on second down. Mayfield on the run to the right. He's going to take a shot down the field. And this will bring them all the way down to the 20-yard line. A fresh set of downs to work with. It is first down and 10.
57-yard gain. And the Buccaneer first down.
Throwing is Baker.
Initially, Mike, a really good job by the defense. Nowhere to go with the ball for this quarterback. He's forced to pull it down and turn into a runner. A little slow reaction, and he's able to actually pick up a pretty good game.
Second down throw for Mayfield. Exiting the pocket right. And he'll just bite the bullet and throw this one away. That was a good idea. Didn't force anything there. But now it's going to bring up third down.
They just have to be more creative with their route concepts, Mike. I mean, there's nobody open, nowhere to go with the ball, and quarterback's just forced to throw that one away.
Good drive to this point. Now can you convert on 3rd and 3? To throw is Mayfield. And that is incomplete.
I just don't like the look of this passing game, Mike. It just seems a bit erratic. On top of the 2 straight incompletions, they've already turned the ball over through the air. And truthfully, with how dangerous some of these throws have been, they're lucky it hasn't been even more.
The field goal unit staying put. They're going to line up and go for this on 4th down.
180. Hey, we're 33. Point it right. Regular.
Oh, maybe a free play as he'll look to throw it. And that is incomplete, but there is a flag down. It's 4th down, so this is a very big call. Now another try at 1st and goal, albeit from a little further back. Baker going to hand it to White. Down to the 4, it'll be 2nd and goal.
He was brought down at the 4-yard line. A gain of 3.
White.
Brings up 2nd and goal.
Let's give him a yard down to the 3-yard line. 3rd and goal.
A 2-yard pickup.
Baker to throw.
3rd and goal.
Forced to his right. And this ball incomplete on 3rd down.
Teams practice these situations all week long, Mike. Down here in the tight red zone, you find yourself inside the 10-yard line. You're thinking, we've got to come away with a touchdown. Well, after that 3rd down incomplete, it's going to be real interesting to see how they approach this 4th down after failing on 3rd.
Field goal not going to help much at this point. They've got to go for it on 4th and goal. They'll go for it. It's Williams. And he's not going to get there. They stopped him at the goal line. It's a turnover on downs. They'll start this on the ground, and it's Harris. The defense coming hard, trying to force the safety. He's able to get it out, but to the 2, and no further.
On 1st down here, Mike, you're just hoping to give a little breathing room to your offense. Now, if you do decide to pass the ball, your quarterback's not necessarily dropping back into the end zone. But after getting stopped for no gain, they find themselves on 2nd down in the exact same situation.
And he will finally be taken down. How about that? A really big play as the final one here in the 3rd. So, no shortage of offense in this one as we end the 3rd. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. They go 3 tight ends here on 1st and 10.
Set up. 72.
Well, we see a lot of this as they begin the 4th quarter on the ground. And he's not going to get away. They're going to bring him down on the other side of midfield.
So the offense trots out the old jumbo package. So they bring out 3 tight ends, big bodies. But the defense kind of sees it coming. They've got to change it up. You can't be so predictable. Big bodies run, small bodies pass. And I think that's a little bit of what's going on here.
After the loss of 3, it is 2nd and 13.
Ready.
On the ground, this is Harris. He'll try to get back to the line, but he's not happy. Going to lose a yard.
I think a little bit of what's happened here, Mike, is this offense is having some trouble matching the level of physicality of the defense. So physically, they're getting beat at the point of attack, and I think these last 2 plays are a great example why.
3rd and long.
Go. 19 tight. Hawk 70. Hawk 70.
Here's Howell. That's right side into the hands of Tisma. The defense blows a chance to get off the field as the offense converts 3rd and 14.
Now this is the epitome of a really short throw and a really nice run after catch. And listen, for a quarterback, it all counts the same. You don't always have to throw the ball downfield to generate explosive plays, and these drag routes can be very, very effective.
On the ground, this is Moss. And he'll work forward for about 3. It's 2nd down. Now the Bucs will take their first timeout, and they'll get together prior to the 2nd down play.
The Bucs 34-yard line.
Set. Hey, snap.
They go once more with Moss. Maybe a couple there. It's 3rd down. Timeout here, Tampa Bay. That is their 2nd. Talk things over before 3rd down.
Let's go now. 70 Lions. Hey, go.
Now toss, left side for Harris. 1st down and more inside the 20. Good looking drive. Rolls on 18 more yards.
And this running game has really been rolling, Mike, all game long. The holes, the run lanes, they've been there consistently. Here's another nice run as they look to put this game away.
And they'll get him down inside the 5-yard line. It's 1st and goal coming up.
That's another Detroit Lions 1st down.
Here we go.
They'll run with Harris. And he'll go down back at the 4-yard line. The Buccaneers forced to use their 3rd and final timeout, and they'll get together prior to the 2nd down play. One more time, it's Harris. And that big offensive line, clearing space. He's in. Najee Harris, touchdown Lions. Point after, coming up here. It's up and through. And the Lions will open it up even further here in this 4th quarter. Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. A couple yards deep, he'll bring it out of the end zone. Good job in coverage. They're going to get him down short of the 20-yard line. They'll start this on the ground. Here's White. And wow, tough to bring down that time. Surging forward for a pickup of 6. 2nd down.
This just shows why you can't count on just one guy to take him down. He's a powerful enough runner. You gotta have guys coming in support when that first hit is made. It takes a team effort to stop him, especially once he gets going.
And that one shut down pretty quickly. He'll get back to the line of scrimmage. Nothing more.
A loss of a yard on the play. And it's 3rd down.
Here now, 3rd and 5. They send the tight end in motion. On 3rd down, it's White. The offense is staying right there. They're going for it. 4th and a couple.
It's 4th down.
They'll go. Mayfield. He's got his man. Right side. It's complete. And he is going to have a Bucs first down. As the defense nowhere to be found. They picked up 20 on 4th down. On the carry, it's Williams. And somehow he's going to get a yard out of this. He fought through that first contact. It'll bring up 2nd down.
Nice job by the running back making the first guy miss, but it's the pursuit by the entire defense. Even though he doesn't get him down on his first try, the rest of his guys are all rallying to the ball, and they bring him down for a short gain.
The tackle's going to be made down at the 40-yard line. Going to stop this here for injury. One of the Buccaneers is down. That not a welcome development here late in a one-sided game. They'll come up 1st and 10 at the 40. They'll go with Williams. And a good run there. Going to get him 5 yards.
The 35-yard line. A gain of 5 brings up 2nd and 5.
Ball on the 35. Here comes a 2nd and 5. They go play action with Mayfield. Now he'll air one out. And the ball out of the reach of the receiver. Falls incomplete.
I can sit up here all day, Mike, and we can talk about the missed throw, but I think a lot of the credit has to go to the pass defense. Not only did they do a good job making it difficult for them to complete the pass, but I think they saved the touchdown along the way.
Oh, now flags come in. Looks like movement up front. And 3rd down just became a lot tougher. So a much more difficult scenario now. It is 3rd and 10. Here's a handoff to Williams.
You can always tell what a team's decision will be on 4th down, Mike, based on what they do on 3rd down. In this case, unfortunately, they didn't get enough yards on the ground to make that 4th down more manageable. So I think they have to reconsider whether they go for it here.
Now or never, they'll throw on 4th down. That's caught. It's Evans. And he's going to have the Buccaneers first down. They come up with a big one there to keep the drive moving and then some. And a hard-earned yard as he ran through one would-be tackler. It's 2nd down. So a lot of options on the table now. It's 1st and 5. Now Mayfield moving outside the pocket, and he'll take it on in. Dean Durham. Touchdown, Tampa Bay.
Buccaneers.
Well, it's not going to be enough, but at least they find the end zone at the end of a hard week's work. At least a little payoff with a touchdown, Greg.
Mike, you can just chalk this one up in the column of too little, too late. Give credit to this offense for not going down without a fight, but they're not going to have enough time to find themselves back in this one.
And he'll get into the end zone and get this one a couple of points closer.
33. Chase McLaughlin to kick off.
Here's McLaughlin now. After the score, he'll kick this one away. Agnew on the return. And he'll be brought down past the 25. Decent field position to start this drive.
Lions take over 1st and 10 at their own 26-yard line.
This drive begins with a run by Harris. And they'll be set up now. Up past the 40 with that one. About 15 yards to kick off the drive. It's a first down.
First down.
Here comes Harris on the toss to the right. Back-to-back, some nice runs. This one good for 11 and another first down.
Here's a case of an offense just piling on. You're really imposing your will on the defense. Everyone in the stadium knows you're going to run it. The defense knows it, you know it. And no matter what they do, they have no answers whatsoever.
Victory very much in sight now as they'll take a knee. Second and 11.
Go! 60 Bison, 60 Bison, check go!
On the toss, it's Harris. A pickup of 12 yards. Good for a Lions first down.
So when you're evaluating the impact of a team's run game, I think it's important at the end of the game to look back and say, okay, how many yards did they run for? But more importantly, when did those yards come? Did I run for those yards in the fourth quarter, which typically means I had to lead? That's the sign of a successful run game, as opposed to getting a lot of meaningless yards early in the game.
So it's a win here for the Lions. They got out of the gates hot, ran out to the big first quarter lead,